Hello viewers, I have a new gin, and I thought today we could make a tropical cocktail with it, try it in a gin and tonic, and even taste it neat. The cocktail today is the Sleeping Lotus from Sierra Kirk at Hale in Portland, and this recipe can be found in the Easy Tiki book by Chloe Frechette. And that bottle of gin today will be from James Gin, the London Drizzle. It's a gin that has its very own YouTube channel, James May's Planet Gin. And occasionally, James will watch reviews of his gin, and they make their own video on that. So fingers crossed that one day we can make it there. So let's try this gin neat, which in America I don't think we ever really do. And then later we'll put it in a gin and tonic, and finally in that Sleeping Lotus cocktail. That was a healthy pour of gin. Obviously a juniper aroma, but it's not overpowering the other notes in there. There's a nice sweet anise licorice in the background, and a sweet cilantro. There's a faint reminder there of chartreuse. So let's try it. Cheers. Those of you that come here often probably know that I don't ever really drink gin neat. It's delicious. It has the juniper flavor that you're expecting in a gin, but it's the coriander, and if you don't watch much British TV, cilantro. So the seeds of a cilantro coriander, and then I believe that they call it the plant there coriander as well. But it has a delicious sweet coriander cilantro note to it, which I love. I know coriander cilantro's a little bit divisive. There's a lot of other stuff going on in here. And what I think that I'm tasting here is probably angelica root, maybe some orange peel, maybe some ginger, some beetroot even, and maybe a touch of salt. And what I really love about the bottle is that they put all those things on the back. So if you're, doing a video or talking about it, you can pretend like you know what you're talking about, even when you don't. It's not, something gins usually you're supposed to be always enjoying neat, but as far as any of the gins I've ever had neat, it's enjoyable. I liked that they're putting the botanicals on the back, because you can taste it. You can close your eyes, taste it, get an idea for it, check the label, see if you can pick those things up or not. It's kind of a fun way to do it, outside of having to check the website or find other people's notes. So I think the best thing to do is we can put it in a gin and tonic, and I'm using Tomer's tonic syrup, which leads into those tropical notes like Angostura notes. It also has slightly less sugar than Fever Tree if you're using an ounce of it. Not that the sugar here matters, I just thought maybe you would want to know that. All right, I get it. It's browner than most gin and tonics, but if you're looking for a different syrup, I also love Jack Rudy Cocktail Company makes a great classic tonic syrup. It's going to be a little less quinine. But if you're looking to not use Fever Tree or have like dedicated tonic in your house, you could have a syrup. It's going to last you a long time, and then just keep club soda. So that's what I like to do. So let's try the gin and tonic with the James May gin. Cheers. That's also delicious. I can still taste the gin. I still get that coriander note. And then the Tomer's a little bit more bitterness there. And the bitterness, it takes on more of a herbal bitterness than just a pure quinine bitterness. So if you're looking to change up from your typical like Fever Tree or your kind of cheap tonic, try a syrup. They're delicious. Now let's bring this gin into a tropical cocktail with the Sleeping Lotus. I'm going to start with 2 dashes of orange bitters, 3/4 ounces of lemon juice, 1 ounce of orgeat, and 2 ounces of our James May gin. Garnish with some mint and an orchid. So there you go, the Sleeping Lotus. Cheers. That's great. I thought that the gin, that like licoricey coriander note might get lost with the other ingredients, with all the sweetness there, with the lemon juice. It doesn't. It's still there. It's not as big of a juniper note as your typical London dry gins, like for instance Tanqueray. But if you're looking for something that's a little more subtle and delicate, and offers a whole list of botanicals that you can actually pick out because it's not just overblown by the juniper, then you might want to try this. This just became available, I think, in California. I hadn't seen it before, and I think I just saw it at one place. I want to give it a try, especially if you're a fan of Top Gear. Do we think that James May has a favorite bottle of rum? That'd be a fun thing to find out. So that is it for this one. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like below. Consider subscribing to the channel. If you want to support this channel more, go check out my Patreon page. And otherwise, see you on the next one.